Hey folks, I'm Karyssa.
And I'm Nikki.
And welcome to New Strangeland. Hey folks.
Hello, everyone. We hope you had a great week. Welcome back to another riveting episode of New Strangeland.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know. I was thanking the listeners for listening. You know?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Thank you. Not you. You know.
Fine.
Whatever you. You have to be here.
Very true.
Part of this mess. But yeah, today we are going to talk about the indigenous peoples of New England.
Yes, and some of the tribes that are around New England.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, which, what a bittersweet holiday. I wish it was called something else. I wish it
Yes.
reflected something else. Because I
Yeah.
just like to gorge myself on food, like any holiday
Right.
that...
Like, I don't celebrate the decimation, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Of a lot of people. I just eat food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in it to just wear my yoga pants
Right.
and just gorge myself all day
Yeah.
until I feel like dying.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'll take a nap, and then I wake up and I find more food to eat because God knows
Why
there's
not?
always leftovers.
There's leftovers, there's pie.
That's why I insist on cooking Thanksgiving at my house, because I get all the fucking leftovers.
Yeah.
I think that is a power move right there.
Power move, for sure.
Yeah, because, you go somewhere else. They're not going to pack you up leftovers. I mean, sometimes they will, but it's never enough.
No.
And it's never, like, enough of what you truly want.
Right.
So
Unless you do the whole, like, where we would go to Sean's dad's house, and they would pack us up stuff to bring home, but then we would have Thanksgiving here, too. So
Oh.
you'd have some leftovers from somewhere else, and then leftovers from your own
Oh
Thanksgiving.
my God, it's like a mix and match Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what? This gravy was homemade, so I'm going to eat this gravy. Oh, these mashed potatoes, they had chives in them.
Chives.
Far superior. Oh man. What's your favorite dish? On the Thanksgiving
My
spread.
favorite dish, I think butternut squash.
All right. What's your least favorite dish? Like the one that like you see people eat and you're like, can't get down with it.
Maybe the like sweet potatoes with marshmallows.
Yes. 10 out of 10 agree.
Yep.
I always think that's weird, and I'm like, oh my God, that's like way too desserty to have on your main plate.
Right. Like the butternut squash is already like we make it pretty sweet.
Yeah. Do you guys do like cinnamon? in it?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Yep.
I feel
Yeah,
that.
so it's already pretty sweet. Like that's enough.
Yeah.
But then like I don't know. I'm not a big. I like sweet potatoes, but like not that much.
I love sweet potatoes, but they're called fucking sweet potatoes for a goddamn reason. They don't need extra sweets on it.
No, they definitely don't.
Like, just mash them up and throw some butter on them.
Yeah, that'd be
done.
fine for me. If it was just that,
Happy.
I would feel better about it.
Yeah, but no, the marshmallow thing, not a fan.
Yeah, and I enjoy
Get out. Get the fuck
both
out.
homemade and canned cranberry sauce.
Well, you see, no. And let me tell you where you went wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's canned. Not canned with whole berries, just
Ugh.
the gelatinous can.
Well, that's weird. Canned with whole berries.
Oh yeah, I've made that mistake. I bought 2 cans one year and I wasn't paying attention, so I got like the good stuff and then I got the whole berries one and I opened up the whole berries first. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, in the trash.
In the trash.
I got a good one, okay. I spared no expense this year. I got the ocean spray kind.
Oh shit.
Yes, not even, ye old store brand. No great value this year.
No great value.
No. We're
Yeah.
living it up in the lap of luxury.
No, I like both. Because I put them with different things.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I like the homemade one with my butternut squash.
All right.
But I like the other one with everything else.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I can accept this.
Okay.
I think I can accept it. But yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
But I
No.
don't know. It's hard to really pick like a super favorite because I like everything.
Yeah.
Like green bake or green bean casserole, whatever you want to call it.
I love green bean casserole. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You know what? And it always gets me every year where they hide the little French's onion thingies. It's always in the most random ass spot. I'm like, unless it's like on an end cap somewhere where I'm like, visible, eye contact, there it is. I'm like at a loss to where to find it. Sometimes it's next to like the fucking mustard.
They want to just, keep you on your game.
And then sometimes it's with the actual cooking stuff, like flour and stuff. And then sometimes they put it with, I don't know, the freezer section or something.
They just switch it up every year.
They really do, and it frustrates me.
They just want to make sure you know.
They apparently want to keep me on my toes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, this year it was on the highest shelf too.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
You're a little, 5 foot?
5'2".
5'2".
Barely 5'2".
Okay.
So that was yeah. I was gonna climb the shelves, but luckily Rich grabbed it. I was like, thank you. Thank you for
good.
accommodating
Yeah,
my height
Rich.
deficit, sir. Much appreciated. But all right, so learn me some indigenous tribes.
Yeah. So, New England was inhabited long before the first Europeans arrived and named the area after their homeland.
All right.
Could you imagine
Could you just imagine
that people lived here before we came here?
No. What?
Experts estimate there were between 70,000 and 100,000 Native Americans living in New England at the beginning of the 17th century. And that's just New England.
Yeah, like 100,000, that's the population of New Hampshire.
Is it?
No, that's the population of Manchester.
Okay,
Oh my god,
I was going to say, I'm like, that's really small.
We're so small.
So small.
So small.
But still, that's literally the population of Manchester.
Yeah.
And in this, all of New England was just maybe 100,000. But still, that's like,
it's
lot
a
of
fair
people.
amount, yeah.
yeah. So the peoples of New England, the people of New England?
The peoples? Peoply people.
were part of the Algonquin people and shared a similar language and culture, but there were several different groups. Among them were the Abenaki, Micmac, Pennacook, Pequot, Mohegan, Nauset, Narragansett, Nipmuc, Woronoko, and the Wampanoag. Yep.
Very good. You did so much better than I would have.
Well, it does help that I found
the pronunciations.
Yes.
And you put it next to them.
I would have tried very hard if I didn't have that.
Oh, man.
But I mean, some of these, not necessarily all of these, but there are definitely names you can recognize.
Oh, yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
even around where we live in New Hampshire. I was like, oh crap, like all of these names are places I've either been to or seen on a map, or there's friggin'
Like
Pennacook
exits on the
Street.
highway.
Yeah, like there's just
Yeah. And like what? Pawtucket, like
yeah, Mohegan. You go to Mohegan Sun, like
yeah, and Narragansett, you
yeah,
drink the beer.
yeah, and I don't know. I mean, obviously, I figured that these were places connected in some way because they're all different sounding names.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever really correlated them with tribes' names.
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's like I don't know, it's really interesting to know that like although a lot of these tribes aren't necessarily around, or I don't know how many of them are like left.
Right.
Uh but their namesakes have withstood like the test of time for all these places in New England.
Right. Well, and I don't know. It's also kind of like I don't know. It's also kind of shitty.
Yeah, absolutely.
If that makes sense.
No,
because it's
yeah.
kind of like, hey, we took your land, but
Yeah.
we're gonna name all these places after you.
But here's like 3 streets named after you.
Like,
you can't live on
excited?
all of them. Like, no.
Like, so shitty.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Oh, well. So the groups in southern New England generally lived in small villages where women tended fields of corn, beans, and squash. Men supplemented this diet by fishing and hunting. Women and children also gathered nuts and berries from the plentiful forests of New England. In northern New England, where the climate was not conducive to farming, Native Americans depended on fishing, hunting, and gathering, as well as trade. Beginning in the 1600s, the Native Americans also began to trade with European merchants, exchanging beaver pelts for metals and textiles. Besides goods, Europeans also brought deadly diseases.
Oh my god. Thanks, Europe.
Thank you.
Love it.
Because the native peoples had no resistance to these diseases, illnesses had catastrophic effects. A 1616 epidemic killed an estimated 75% of the Native Americans on the Atlantic coast of New England.
Jesus fucking
75
Christ.
fucking percent.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, that's an insane amount.
That is an insane amount.
That is like a freaking epidemic genocide. Like,
Literally.
It's, oh my god.
Hey, we killed your people, like, killed them, but we also infected them with diseases, which killed them, and we're gonna take your land, and here's some streets and some cities named after you.
Okay, thanks, bye. That's it.
Oh, so shitty.
Oh yeah, build us a casino. Thanks.
You can live right here.
Here, in this 5-acre plot of land.
Most of the villages of the New England tribes were semi-permanent. When the agricultural land was depleted of nutrients, groups would move to settle nearby areas. As a result, they had a fundamentally different idea about the ownership of land than the Europeans who began to encroach on Native American lands in the 17th century.
So basically they were like, oh, we have no problem, moving around wherever we gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really own the land. Like,
Right.
and meanwhile, Europe's like, Plymouth Rock, suck my dick. This is where I live now.
This is where I live now.
I don't know. That's probably what they sounded like on the
Probably.
Mayflower.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, especially the suck my dick part.
Yes. The first Europeans to settle in New England were the Pilgrims, who came from England to settle in Plymouth, Massachusetts, which Massachusetts is also a tribe, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What about Connecticut? That probably sound, yeah.
I think it has a, I believe it is a derivative, if that is the word, from a tribe name.
Okay.
I believe. And that was Plymouth. They settled in 1620. Historians believe the clearing where the Pilgrims settled was the site of a Pawtucket village that had been wiped out by disease.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
Oh, it seems like everyone died of disease. Great, let's settle down here. This is good.
After a harsh winter killed half of the Plymouth settlers, the last surviving Pawtucket, Tisquantum, also known as Squanto.
You said that's also known as Squanto.
Because it's like so American to just be like, oh, we can't say your name.
Yeah, and
so we're going to
like
shorten it.
It's not even like that much of a leap and bound to say Tisquantum.
No.
Like it's really truly not.
Right.
You can say Tisquantum.
Right. And I might even be saying it wrong. I think it's Tisquantum.
I'm going with Tisquantum. If someone can correct us, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yes. But yes, it's really not that hard. But yeah. Also, side note on Squanto, or Tisquantum, he had also been kidnapped previously by a European captain and taken to England. There he learned English and then managed to free himself and make his way home years later. So anyways, coming back, Squanto came in at the request of Samoset, the first Native American to encounter Pilgrims. Squanto taught the Pilgrims how to catch eel and grow corn and served as an interpreter for them until he too succumbed to two diseases a year later.
Catch eel. I want to know how they caught eels. I didn't know that,
I'm just like, that's what I picture.
Catching it with your bare hand and
yes,
just like snaking.
I don't know. I'm sure there were better ways.
Oh, I hope so. I hope there were better.
But I feel like I've seen this video, I'm pretty sure, of just like a guy and he's standing like in a river or something and he just goes and like just catches the fucking fish or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about what's it called? Noodling?
Noodling? It's noodling.
Oh, okay. Like those big crazy catfish?
Yeah.
So there's this thing where like you put your arm down and I think you have like bait in your hand and the catfish like literally just tries to swallow your arm.
Oh.
And that's how you catch him and you bring him up and he's just on your arm and it's called noodling.
Wow. That's crazy.
Is that how they caught the eels?
Probably.
Also, I wasn't expecting the coast of Massachusetts to have a large eel population.
Yeah.
Because you would think, like, if, I don't know, maybe they had a bunch of eels back then and they don't have a lot of eels now. But I would think if, like, if eating eels was, like, a hardcore thing, like, it would still be, like, a New England delicacy.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just fish and they put eels. Because I'm sure
It's just fish.
It's just fish.
It's wicked tuna.
Wicked tuna. Squanto style.
Oh, no. Oh. But yeah, great show, guys. Wicked tuna. Check it out.
Oh, boy.
Anyways. Oh, and then they grew corn. Good.
Yes, so he taught them how to catch eel and grow corn, but then he died a year later.
Well, that sucks. So he was, like, kidnapped years before this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this was, like, I'm assuming, I think this was, yeah, so Um, the Wampanoag leader, Massasoit, also gave...
Massasoit.
Massasoit?
Yeah, like the college.
Oh. So the Wampanoag leader, Massasoit...
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Okay.
Massasoit.
Also gave food to the colonists during the first winter when supplies brought from England were insufficient. So basically, we just always had people giving us shit and teaching us how to do stuff.
Help me, I can't. I don't know how.
This is basically just a bashing of all white people.
Yes. Help me, I don't know how. Do it for
do
me.
it and I'll kill you.
Do it.
So after this, was the most prominent historic Thanksgiving event in American popular culture in 1621 at Plymouth Plantation, where the settlers held a harvest feast after a successful growing season.
Success. Thank you to Squantum.
Yes.
For all of your knowledge.
Thank you for showing us.
So do you think that they had a Thanksgiving eel?
Yes.
Instead of a turkey?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make an eel on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm sure it will go over well. Everyone.
Can you noodle it first?
Yeah. I noodled this eel. You're gonna enjoy it.
So yeah. So basically, like Squanto, Massasoit.
Yes.
Taught them how to do lots of stuff. And then that's when they had a successful growing season and celebrated.
And okay.
Apparently there were, I think I read too that there was like supposedly 90 Native Americans there and only 50 Pilgrims or something. I don't really know if that's accurate, but
I don't know. We're full of inaccuracies over here.
Probably. This whole thing. Actually, no, not this whole thing. It's very true.
It's very true. Mostly true.
It's just, I think the more inaccuracies are what you're taught.
Yeah,
in
absolutely. School. Like, settlers coming over here and then them automatically being buddy-buddy with Native Americans.
Or like, what is it? John Smith and Pocahontas?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they were star-crossed lovers.
They were. She taught him how to paint with all the colors of the wind. Excuse me. She was not a 12-year-old girl.
No. She was a grown woman.
Absolutely. Womanly form.
And she dived from high cliffs into the water.
She did.
Gracefully.
Every day. So gracefully.
And she had a friend raccoon.
Oh my god. Yeah, and her grandmother was a fucking talking tree.
Yeah. Taught a lot of great things when you're a child.
Thanks. Thanks, Disney.
Thanks.
You never failed me.
Thanks, school.
Thanks, school.
Over the next several decades, conflicts between the English and Native Americans erupted often, particularly as more waves of settlers came to claim land where the Native Americans lived, hunted, and fished. Competition over trade further destabilized the region. In the Pequot War, which lasted 11 months between 1636 and 1637, thousands of Pequot were killed and their villages were destroyed. In 1675, several Native American groups led by the Pokanoket chief Metacom. What?
Called King Philip. So the white people called him King Philip.
Oh, so the white people called him King Philip. Tried desperately to defend their territory and honor, but they were outnumbered and overpowered by the European settlers. This conflict, which became known as King Philip's War, marked the last major effort of Native Americans to drive English settlers out of New England.
Wow.
Yep. And then, yeah. I'm assuming, like, the same things kind of happened over, like, all of the U.S.
Yeah. Oh,
because there's, you know, obviously, I don't know how many reservations, but
yeah.
basically just places where they said, hey, we're taking your land. You don't like it? Here's a little speck.
Here's a pittance.
Yeah.
Of land, which is fucked up.
So
it's terrible.
Stupid.
So, yeah. Well, yep. White people suck once again.
Yeah, like always.
Yeah. I don't know. It sucks.
It does. It sucks a lot.
I don't know. It just makes me sad.
It does. Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's just how America is. Always taking it from, like, taking what isn't theirs. Or not letting people have things that they should have.
Yeah.
You know? That's just
stepping on everyone to get what they want, like a petulant child, and be like, it's mine.
Or just, you know, putting their beliefs on other people constantly and being like, no, this is the way. If this is my way or the highway.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, my brain just immediately was like Limp Bizkit lyrics.
My way or the highway.
Limp Bizkit is the heart of America.
Yes.
Say. And if you don't know who Limp Bizkit is, well, gee willikers.
Stop listening right now.
Go Spotify. What is it? Chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water.
Wait, is that the real name?
Yeah, that's the name of the album. With Nookie.
Oh, no.
Get it off with a Nookie.
I mean, I didn't ever really listen to... I listened to them, like, when I heard them, like, on the radio. But I never actually was like...
Well, they also say the name of the album at the beginning of Rollin'. You know, Rollin'. Yeah. Chocolate starfish, hot dog flavored water. I don't know. Sometimes I like to listen to that, you know, thinking I'm ironic, and then I'm like, but I really like it.
I know the feeling. Sometimes I like to listen to, like, what is it, like, dad rock or...
Dad rock.
Just because, I don't know. I don't know. Get into those little moods of, like, I just want to listen to, like, some real not great music.
I just want to listen to Creed.
Some Creed and some Nickelback.
It would just really make my life right now.
Sometimes, you know?
But it's okay. Anyways, those are okay for having as guilty pleasures. But you know what's not okay as having a guilty pleasure of?
Eating homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh, I was going to say, you know, decimating a nation of indigenous people.
I think that's, worse than eating homemade cranberry sauce.
Yeah. On a scale from 1 to 10, I guess, you know, if the homemade cranberry sauce falls a little bit under that, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, especially when they put orange rind in it or something.
Okay, no, we don't do that. That's weird.
You're like, okay, no. That's where I draw the line. That orange rind bullshit, get that out of here.
I don't really like oranges. Like,
I mean, like, I like oranges, but I don't really think orange and cranberry should be a unit.
No. But, and then, like, why would you just, I don't know, I never understood, like, why would you put the rind in there? Who wants to eat that? Not me.
I love eating my orange skin. It just shows you that you've been really eating oranges.
That's how
wrong.
I eat it. I just bite into it.
Into it like an apple. Oh my god, I saw like a clip of someone doing that with a banana, and it just gave me like the
Oh.
I just
Ugh.
thought of like my teeth sinking into like the waxy skin of the banana, and you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I didn't like it. I don't eat a banana
It's
like that.
just those wrong things, like doing that, or like putting the milk and then the cereal.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, or like when Rich goes to take a piece of string cheese and bites into it
Yes.
without pulling it apart.
Yeah, Sean does that too.
Oh my god, who are these people?
I don't know.
You peel
Peel it.
You peel it so it's a little stringles.
Strangles.
And then you eat it. You don't just bite into it like a madman.
No, that's
Ugh.
gross.
Don't do that.
Nope.
Don't do that.
Don't like it.
If you do that, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop doing that. 'Cause I don't like it.
Or like biting into like a whole Kit Kat, like 4-piece of Kit Kat.
Oh my god, I recently found this one like little thread on like Reddit where it's just like eating a Kit Kat wrong. And it's just like there's someone like just like mashing it with the spoon and just like scooping it up. And there's like another picture of like like a block of Kit Kats, but then like the middle's missing. And I'm like, oh, I'm uncomfortable. I don't like that. Rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah.
Yep.
So, indigenous people.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging in there, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully it'll get better at some point.
Hopefully 400 years later. Yeah. It can't rain all the time, I guess. It could. Probably, but...
Yeah. Because what did they want to rename Christopher Columbus Day? Columbus Day, I mean.
Was it...
Indigenous Peoples Day?
I think it was Indigenous Peoples Day. Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck that
Christopher
Chrissy Columbus.
He can S my D.
He can S my D. Oh, man. No. Fuck him. He sucks. He didn't even just, like, he just sucks. Wasn't in India.
You're a bunch of Indians, aren't you? I
Nope.
think I'm in India.
Well, you're not.
No. No, no.
No.
No, no, no.
No. He's a piece of shit. Anyways. White people suck.
Yeah, we do.
Food is good, though. I like food.
I like food.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I wonder if there's like... I mean, I don't know. I guess if indigenous people celebrate Thanksgiving. Not maybe like as a celebration, but
just like having a gathering and
yeah.
eating food.
I wonder if they make anything specific.
I don't know. I don't know. If you grew up with like in your indigenous, you're Native American, what did you do on Thanksgiving? What do you do on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Do you celebrate like with some feast with your family?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you just ignore the day altogether and are just like, fuck this day?
Fuck, this is shitty day.
I mean, whatever it is you do that. But I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I want to know.
Exactly.
Oh, man. And why is turkey a thing? Why was turkey the chosen meat?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's a good thing to figure out. Turkey.
Like,
Did they have an abundance of turkey or something?
I would think so. Turkey's still pretty common to see, like, wild turkeys. But, like, why wasn't it, like... Because I'm assuming deer was still pretty abundant. Because we have a ton of white-tailed deer.
Yes, true.
So, I mean, how close were we to have, our celebratory meat be venison?
I don't know. Apparently, too, like, Thanksgiving wasn't always, like, a national holiday.
Yeah, no, it wasn't made a national holiday until, like, what, like the 50s or something like that?
No, was it the 50s? I know Abraham Lincoln kind of did, and
Um,
then it wasn't, and then it was.
but I don't think it was, like, official.
Yeah, I think
Until,
maybe
like,
the 30s?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was in the 20th century, though.
I think so.
So, some president was like, yes, we shall have a long weekend. And on Friday, all the stores shall have massive sales.
Yes.
People shall trample on each other.
And then just get completely ridiculous over the years, and then Thanksgiving isn't really even a thing.
It's just people waiting for Black Friday.
Literally.
Oh my god. I'm like, you know what? With COVID and stuff, I'm so happy that Black Friday is not really
Right?
a thing, like as
Like,
it usually is.
I get it being like at midnight if you really want to go out at midnight
Oh
on
my god,
Thanksgiving.
yeah. But like stores like opening at like 8 o'clock, like, and I just feel so bad for all these retail workers too.
Right. Even some of them that have to like work at like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's just like you have to like slam down food real quick and then go to work.
Yeah, so frustrating.
It's just so, I don't know, so unfair. And then plus, like, everyone's just like a fucking asshole that goes out.
Yeah.
It's not even like they're like nice customers.
Right?
They're just all douche nozzles.
And then you have those like stupid people who are like, I just go to like People Watch and take up all the spots, and
Oh
like,
my god.
can you just stay home?
Yeah. Just stay home.
How about just everybody stay home?
Yeah.
Go out in the morning. Like,
Oh yeah.
if you wake up at 4 a.m., fine.
Oh yeah. Okay. That is something I can accept. Like being like stores like being like, oh, we're gonna open at 6 in the morning or something like that. Like, okay, but we don't need this midnight bullshit.
No. I've gone out once at midnight. And
Didn't we go out?
did we go? Was it Ulta? I remember standing at Ulta.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
I think I did go out like in the morning at one point, and I went to Kohl's with my mom like years ago, but it wasn't like, I just now do everything online.
Oh yeah. It's so much easier.
It is.
Dude. Ugh. Oh my god. I still like, I don't know where this year went. Like what? This is episode 11?
12,
12?
I think.
Holy shit. This
I
is
know.
our 12th episode, dude.
I know. It's crazy.
I feel like we've been like, maybe this is our third. I don't know. Maybe it's because we still sound like idiots that are trying to figure it out.
Probably.
But no, like, where the fuck did the time go?
I know.
It's so wild. And then like Christmas, and then 2020 is gonna be over,
I know.
and then shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna be 31.
I'm already 31.
I know. I'll see you on the other side. Oh my god.
No, I know. It's crazy. Because, I mean, I heard that they're talking about a vaccine coming like mid to late December.
Yeah.
And then I think it'll be available to first responders,
Mm-hmm.
doctors and whatnot first, and then eventually we'll get it. Somebody said March. Someone said like the beginning of summer.
We'll see.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not holding my breath for anything. At this point, I'm just like, okay, this is life now.
I know.
And part of me doesn't actually hate it. Maybe it's just because, like, I'm secretly just such a homebody.
Yeah.
And
I like every now and then getting together with people.
Yes. Yeah.
And, like, I feel like because I am not that we're not allowed to go out, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
And, like, now I'm like, okay, I don't want to be in my house anymore. Like, let's go have a drink somewhere else. but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna, because obviously it's just...
Yeah. And then obviously we live in New England, and it's the week of Thanksgiving, so things are actually cold. So when we did have restaurants open and outside,
Yeah.
you know, that was cool.
Yeah.
I did that a couple times. I sat in the outside.
Yeah. Now, nope.
And I'm not gonna go sit inside anywhere now.
Not right now.
Nah.
No. But
I'll just wear a snowsuit and still sit outside.
just wear a hazmat suit, a snowsuit, and a hazmat suit.
Yeah, and just be like, I'm out here to have drinks outside. And it's just like I can't even get my straw into my face because of the hazmat suit. It's just me dumping it on myself. I'm having so much fun.
So much fun out here with friends.
Isn't this great? I'm enjoying myself. It's -2.
-2. Oh, that sounds horrible.
Sounds horrible.
But I said earlier to someone, I was like, it's going to be really weird when we don't have to wear masks anywhere.
I know, like, I almost, like, kind of want to, like, wear masks.
Yep.
Because I realize on days when I, like, don't wear makeup, it makes me feel good.
Because nobody's looking at your face. Oh my god.
Because I'm like, no one can see how shitty my face looks. They can only see the top part. And then if I put my bangs down, it's just like this little window,
This window
through
of
my
eyes.
glasses. And I'm
No.
just like, I feel nice and hidden.
I feel like my face is so bad because of like the mask.
Oh yeah, same.
But then, so I just wear the mask to hide my face and my mask knee.
Yep.
And then it doesn't get better.
Yep. I don't know. Mine gets better. You know what? I found if I stick to taking biotin for my skin will clear up really nicely. But the second I stop taking it within a couple weeks, it's just like, bleh, and I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe remember to, you know, take your vitamin every day.
Vitamins.
But, you know, I can't have a daily regime. Like, are you kidding me?
I try.
I try so hard, and I'll be, like, good for, like, 3 or 4 days, being like, oh my god, I got this. I'm so good. I took my vitamins 4 days in a row. And then all of a sudden, like, day 5, I'm like, what, vitamin who?
Vitamin who? Wait, you want me to wash my face? What?
Before bed?
Huh?
No.
After I take my mask off? No fucking
No.
way.
No, get out of here with that bullshit.
Yep.
I'm gonna just sloth.
Same. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna put moisturizer on my face every day.
Oh, yeah. Or like, I'm gonna put anti-wrinkle cream on my eyes.
Yep. And then I do it for 3 days, and then I'm like, nah, what's that?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm just like, I'm just gonna shit, man. Okay, I'm just gonna go to bed. Not gonna do anything today. Didn't even wash my face.
Nope.
I'll just take my dog and rub my face on it. It's good enough, right? It's like his fur is like an exfoliant, you know?
You're clean,
Some
right?
people pay good money for this shit.
Yo, you had that dog treatment yet?
Yo, it's so good for your skin. Precious skin.
Precious skin.
Precious flesh. It's disgusting. But yeah. So.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah,
so that's our information about not all the tribes of New England, because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch.
There's a lot.
There's tribes, and then there's sub-tribes.
And then there's sub-tribes to those sub-tribes.
Probably.
And then there's tribes within that tribe.
I don't know about that. But
within the tribes within the tribe. It's Inception, basically.
Tribe Inception.
Tribeception.
Yeah, there's a lot for sure. And when I was looking up information just for this podcast, I was overwhelmed with how much.
Oh yeah, she texted me. She's like, I don't know what. There's so much. There's so much.
There's a lot. And then like Which is so cool because you don't...
Yeah, because it's something you didn't realize.
Well, yeah, because we're not taught all of that in school. And I mean, it's not something I personally have ever thought, let me just gonna look up all this info about all these tribes, which, sorry to say, but...
True. I mean, but yeah, that's how most people, like...
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't gonna go out of their way to, like, learn this shit.
No.
Or, like, even look into it.
Right. And,
So.
I mean, I remember taking field trips to places. I remember one place, I don't remember the name, but I do remember in, like, it was like a museum, I believe up more northern New Hampshire, and it had, like, all this stuff about tribes and whatnot, but that's, like, it.
Yeah, like, that's, like, your exposure.
Yeah, which is sad.
Yeah. It is. It's super sad.
And you're taught all this other crap that you don't need to know.
Yeah. Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
I don't fucking know what that means.
I don't fucking know what that means.
I fucking hate math.
Oh my god, she got so mad.
No, not mad. It's just like that's
so
the thing.
Aggressive at the Pythagorean theorem.
Yes, because I hate math. I was so terrible at math.
Oh.
Was.
Oh, I would have helped you in math.
I know, but we weren't friends.
I know, but I would have. Would have helped you.
Like, I failed algebra.
Really?
I think I took that freshman year. My teacher was really terrible, though.
Oh.
Like, I went for extra help. There was no help.
Oh, I taught Ashley how to do algebra because her teacher sucked too.
Yeah. Like, he was...
You.
I don't think he was a teacher after that.
Really?
He became a teacher, taught my fucking class, and obviously other classes that year of algebra, then stopped being a teacher right after because I think he realized how much he sucked. So then I had to take algebra again, and I still, like, I passed, but God.
Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah, I fucking hate math. It doesn't make sense to me. I got an A.
I did. I had an A in algebra. Sorry.
I also took geometry and barely, like...
Oh, geometry is fun. It's just remembering formulas.
I fucking hate formulas.
I had an A in that one, too.
That's cool.
I took algebra, too.
2-2. I took as little math as I could.
Well, my sophomore year, I doubled up and did geometry and algebra, too. And I actually had those classes back to back.
How did you not die?
Because it's two different types of math.
It's all the same to me.
It's one type of math, it was just all, like, imaginary, like, fake shit. Like...
Imaginary fake shit. Like, yeah.
And the other one, it was just, I don't know.
That's what I never understood. I'm like, you're putting a formula in front of my face, and I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but it's just you want me to take these things and make sense of it.
I don't know. It's fun. It's like a puzzle.
Oh my God, it was torture.
I like puzzles.
No.
Anyways, if you need a tutor for algebra,
Not me.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
You'll be joining Karyssa in my algebra class.
Oh God.
It'll be good.
I'll
be a really good teacher, I promise.
Okay.
If I could teach Ashley.
That's true.
We love you, Ashley, but we know. We know.
I'm not good at algebra either, so
the struggle was real with her. And then I taught her, and then she's like, "Oh my God, how does this make sense now?" I'm like, "Because I'm an excellent teacher. What's up? Suck my dick."
See, where
pay
were
me.
you?
Pay me your college money.
Where were you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I could turn back time.
Anyways, enough with the math rants.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in with us. We hope whatever plans you have this week, you have fun, you're safe. If you're able to enjoy time with your family, go for it. You know, if you're going to have a fist fight with your really racist uncle, go for it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it and tell us about it.
Yes, if you have any special plans, and if you're an indigenous people, if you're an indigenous person,
yes.
If you have any like special plans,
traditions,
or you celebrate,
or, like,
or
whatever
not
you
celebrate, but if you have just traditions for the day or whatever,
let us know. Yeah, we're interested, and we're sure that our listeners would be interested as well to find out.
Definitely.
But yeah, as always, follow us on Twitter at New Strangeland. Email us at newstrangelandpodcast@gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
Follow us on Instagram at New Strangeland Podcast, and you can always slip and slide right in those DMs.
Yes.
But yeah, have a safe weekend, everyone, and
yes,
we'll get you on the flip side.
Catch you on the flip side.
So once again, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Karyssa.
And thanks for visiting
New
Strangeland.